everyone.
Good morning.
So, as Joyce said, I suffered from depression for many, many years. And if you look at the stats, depression affects 1 in 5 people. And it doesn't matter whether you're young or old, whether you're a man or a woman, what ethnic background you're from, it affects everyone. Does anybody here know anyone that has been affected by depression? Almost everyone. Almost everyone. Which I find extremely depressing. Let's move on. How do you heal from depression? Joy mentioned one of the things, and that was learning to be kind. But one thing that you know when you are in a state of not feeling well is that you don't want anybody to see you. You want to hide. Because you feel that you are not worthy. You don't want other people to know what you're going through. Does everybody agree?
Yes.
Absolutely. So, I learned that God didn't put us here to be alone. He didn't make men and women to be alone. We're supposed to be together. Together here in the universe with the animals, the plants, all of us together. And when I was doing my study and my recovery in my 20s, because my depression started in my 20s, I used to read books by Wilbur Smith. Does anybody remember Wilbur Smith? Some of you do. He was a great fiction writer, and he wrote a lot about Africa. And one thing that I noticed about his books was that whenever the Africans, and this was the Zulus, would meet each other, they didn't say, "Hi, how are you?" like we do. Their greeting was, "I see you. I see you. And by seeing you, I respect you. I love you. I acknowledge you. You are here. And because you are here in front of me, I am gifted by your presence." Now, doesn't that sound a little bit better than, "Hi, how are you?" And how many times do we say, "Hi, how are you?" and then move on? We don't even wait for the response. Is that true? I remember when I was going to university and I ran into a classmate in the hallway, and I said, "Hi, how are you?" And he said, "Well, I have a heart murmur." And I'm going, and I was walking away, and I went, "Excuse me, just a minute." And I went back to talk to him because he was actually sharing something with me, but I was gone already. So how about if we practice a different greeting today? Are you game to do a little exercise? Great. So we're going to practice "I see you." And we're going to add a little bit to it. So I need a volunteer up here so that I can show you what I want you to do. Anybody would like to come up?
Want me to do it?
Sure, come on up. So the idea is that you see the person and take your time, pause, and look at the person and really see that person. And what I want you to do is to offer your hands so that they can place the hands on top of yours. So you're offering them a place to be. And look at them, or look at the person, and say, "I see you." And pause. So allow that to come in. So you really make that connection. And then, thank you. Switch and do it the other way around. So thank you, Georgina. So please choose a partner. Let me know if you don't